Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my shopping live stream. So today we are on Everything £5. Literally, in my eyes, the best place you can online. Bit of retail therapy, mind you. And who doesn't? I mean, we're in a pandemic. Who doesn't want to go shopping? So let me just share this out. And we are going to look at some bags and accessories because I don't know about you, but the main things in my life when it comes to fashion is accessories, socks, hats, that kind of thing. It's kind of my thing. I don't know if you've seen my channel over the years, but I've always had a hat. Not necessarily in every stream, but hats are a big part of my aesthetic. Let me just shut the door. So hats, if you didn't know, are a big part of my aesthetic. I have hats for winter, spring, summer, and autumn, and I rotate them. So this is usually worn sort of in the springtime. I have a beret for the summer, or I have my summer hat. Accessories day. Good afternoon, Coach J. Rum. And then during the winter, I have my beanies that I wear. And then in the autumn, it's kind of beret, beanies, kind of mixed between the two. So I have a hat for every season. And it was the first thing I wore on my channel back in the day. And I've worn it ever since. And apparently it's really fashionable because I like it, obviously. So today we're going to look at accessories. So we're going to be looking at bags, belts, gloves, jewelry, tights, watches, just anything that comes within the accessories forum. So a lot of people like to coordinate their clothes. So if they wear an outfit, they'll coordinate their shoes, they'll have a matching bag, they'll have matching accessories. Me, on the other hand, I don't have to accessorize necessarily matchy because everything I wear is already one color. So sometimes the other item, whether it be a hat or something, is usually the same color. So I don't have to accessorize exactly. I love new socks. Nothing like the feeling of putting a new pair of socks on. It's better than sex. Well, I mean, I'm wearing Christmas socks right now. My socks are Christmassy right now. Hey, Minxora123, how are you doing? We are shopping. Hey, Gemma. It's shopping time. Woo! The best time of the year. So today we are going for the accessories. So let's get into this because we have 400 items to look at. So everything5pound.com. If you're new to the site, these are £5 items. These are limited stock, limited sizes, limited colors. If you were shopping for shoes or if you were shopping for clothes, you've got little feet. I'm a size 6. So I do have kind of tiny feet. So let's get started. Like I said, everything is usually available in multiple colors. Some things are not behind the scenes. Oh, and just to let you know, the car incident I had where I nearly died, we have a new car now. My ex has a new car. We literally sorted out his car in 24 hours and we have a new car. So how cool is that? Or he has a new car. We spent all last night trying to find one. We found one. He bought it this morning, and he's now the owner of a new car. So that means I can see my son anytime I want now. I'm a 13 in men's. You're a 7, Gemma? Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, we're going for bags. So this is kind of all mixed in. So we have a tasseled overfold bag. We have a chain studded bag, which is kind of cool, but it's not my kind of thing. Bags for me have to be essential. Drawstring bags are kind of cool. This kind of thing is cool if you're on like a hike or a walk, just in like a forest by a riverside and you just want to throw something over your shoulder. And then again, you have more chain bags that are in a variety of colors. Not really my thing. So going down, now this is my kind of thing. This is it. See, look, black and white. You can get it in multiple colors, mind you. I'm not saying that black and white is the color you have to go for and everything, because it's just my color. But that bucket style drawstring bag is kind of cool. I'm liking that one. Let's click on it because we can. Ah, I love shopping. I love shopping. If you want to help fund my shopping habit, I will put the donation in the chat. If you feel free to help me buy all these wonderful stuff, you can feel free to donate. Or if you just want to participate by watching and seeing some stuff you'd like to, oh, it's got a zip on the back. Oh, okay, I'm in love. Let's add it to the pile. Oh, no, I added it to the wrong thing. We need to heart it. Oh, I need to log in. Oh, no, I didn't log in. Hang on. Boom, log in. There we go. It's logged in now. Perfect. Okay, so we've logged in. It's a 12.5 in the UK. Yeah, you lose about half a size when you come to the UK. Oh, no, I've lost everything. Hang on. It's fine. We're going to save the stream. Don't you worry. Okay, right, going down. So we have a studded bag. So I liked that one we've just seen. The drawstring bag was kind of cool. I do like the black and white aesthetic. I do like how it looks. Next, we've got like these little zippy bags. Now, these are kind of cool if you have a little mini camera, a little iPhone, and you just want to have it on your back. Maybe you're biking, maybe you're walking. Kind of like a little mini day bag, especially if you're shopping. Have you ever been shopping with a massive handbag and find that you just do not have enough hands? Yes, because that's me. Next, they do hairbands now. So they do little tie knot hairbands. They're not really my kind of thing. I don't really wear my hair up. Let's check the chat. Nothing going on. Right. Next, we have these croc bags. So these are fake croc skin bags. Obviously, it's not going to be a real crocodile in the UK. Go elsewhere, you probably do get real crocodile skin, but we like to do the fake stuff in the UK. Next, we have a really cool item. You've got to love the beret. It's a staple of the French culture. Next, we have another small strappy bag. And next we have a textured shoulder bag, which is also kind of simple. It's not really screaming out to me, but like I said, everyone's tastes are different. Next we have a chain strap flat bag. It basically means that these little two flaps here and the bag just folds over and kind of snaps. It does a kind of snappy technique. Next we have more faux hairbands. It's got faux pearls, and then we have another beret, but this one is a patterned beret, and it didn't really do it for me. The stars pattern on the beret, no. No one really looks at the top of your head. I mean, you do have the beret tilted, mind you, so you can see stuff, but it's not really my thing. And then you have this cable knit hat, which is cute, but it's not the autumn or winter for me, so we'll move on. Next, we have the floppy hats. The floppy hats are a staple, apparently, during the summer. But look at them. They have all of these little balls on it that look like they were literally glued on by a toddler. It's hideous. And this one, this faux pearl trim fedora, take this shit off and leave the hat alone. I mean, I love a fedora, but the crap that's on it with these little faux pearls, I would be there with a pin trying to get them off, but obviously they're glued on, so they look even more stupid. Just my opinion. Next, we have a faux textured bag. I do like the color of this one. I'm not a fan of like colors, as you know, but blues like this really do go with my whole black aesthetic. Just in case you're wondering, I'm wearing an owl today. I'm wearing an owl, and he's got glittery eyes, which is kind of cool. People like to know what I'm wearing. I don't know why, because I just throw the clothes on. Let's be honest, I throw them on. Next, we have a textured bag with diamonds on, kind of sheeny. Okay, moving on. Next, we have a trim bag, which I don't like this study look around the edge. The ribbed bag, I don't like this. What is this down here? It's the 3 dots of doom. I don't get it. Some of these bags were made kind of weird. Now, the bag itself, fine. Take these shitty tassels off. Take this crap off at the bottom, and you have a really nice bag. Stick all that shit on, and that is why it's on this website. This one, again, it's meant to look like distressed jeans that's been made into a bag. Basically, it is illegal to have real leather crocodile in the UK. Yeah, we don't do anything real. No real snake skin, no real crocodile, nothing like that. Next, we have a textured leopard bag. Again, it's just not feeling it, so we're going to move on. Like I said, you can check out the website. Everything £5 link is in the description. Next, we have a contrast toe. Again, it's got fake fur at the top. Look at this. What's with the fake fur on the shoes, the coats, the bags? Leave the fake fur alone. It doesn't work on everything. Now, this one, I just didn't get the whole diamond in the middle of a different color. Nah. Okay, next one we got flowers. I don't do floral. But if you're like a mumsy, this would be kind of cute. If you're the more mature lady, I'm sure you would find this bag cute, but it's just not for me. Then we have a velveteen bag. Now, this is kind of nice. I'm not so put off by this. And these little clips here with the tassels are usually detachable. You can usually unsnap them. So they're not usually something that stays on the bag. Next, we have a puffer tote. So just imagine a puffer jacket. Someone cut the sleeves off and made it into a bag, and that's basically what you have. Next, we have a jacquard trim, which means this detailing down here is called jacquard, and it is basically a multi-layered trim with different patterns layered into one to make a contrasting pattern. Next, on the other side, we have a contrast handbag. So you've got the handles and the little, what are they called? I don't think what they're called. They have a special name, toggles. That's it. The toggle and the handles match. And then the bag is the different color. Kind of cool, but not really my thing. Next, we have the bag that looks like Swiss cheese. It's got the holes in it. It's meant to give it that kind of industrial kind of look. If that's the kind of thing you're going for, maybe the more industrial goth kind of look, kind of like me. But even I'm not feeling the bag as such. Next, we have socks, and I hear that there are some sock lovers out there. These are all women's items, mind you. I can show you the men's accessories once I have done. I will go to the men's ones and see what they have. So here you have a bunch of socks with hearts. You have a bunch of socks with spots. You have polka dot ones for the women in more what I call work colors. And then you've got these ones at the end, which have these ribbons, which are more my kind of thing. I would have these ribbon socks, and you get 12 pairs in each for £5, which isn't a bad price, mind you. Then we have more hearts, but these are kind of neons. Then we have the butterflies. We have the stripes. And then we have the coloured kind of monotone socks. But they do have these coloured bands at the top. And again, these are 12 pairs of socks for £5. Now, you can't snipe at the price. And I defy you to not find a set of these socks that you like. Next, we have more heart ones, but these are kind of hearts and stripes. In the middle here, we have love print. So they basically have the word love printed all over them. Then we have more butterflies, which are kind of neon, as you can see, the color teal blues, and then you've got the black with the neon. And then on the end, you've got some more star prints, which again are kind of cute. I mean, they're not my kind of thing. I do like my socks black. I did have some red ones on, as you can see in the picture earlier, but they were Christmas socks that I'm wearing. Next, we have some women print socks again with the hearts. These ones are different. These are in rose print. So if you've got more like a gardener friend, or maybe for your mum, would have been good for Mother's Day. Watermelon print. I don't know who needs watermelon on their feet, but apparently it's a thing. And then on the end, we have 12 pairs of love prints. So each of the socks features the word love with different colors. which is also kind of cool. And again, 12 sets of socks for a fiver. Where are you going to find that unbelievable price? Okay, moving on from the socks. Whew. We have a a fluffy eyelash beanie hat. So basically what this means is it's basically the puffy fabric. It's kind of velveteen, kind of velvet fabric. It kind of doesn't contour to your head like a normal beanie. This is all kind of basically to make it look more cozy, more wintry, and a normal beret is more for the summer. Here we have anchor socks, and then we have heart prints again. You've got hearts with like the American flag on, kind of color scheme, and then you've got some dots at the end. Again, 12 pairs, and again you've got some flowers. Then we've got this fluffy bowler hat. So these are more like winter hats, if I'm honest. These fluffy bowlers, and then you've got some lady print socks again with I want to say they're bows this time. They're kind of like bows with little faux pearls in the middle. And then on the end, you've got a wide band leather belt. I don't think I've ever worn a belt on an item. I might have had a belt on a coat before, but I do tend to take belts off. Then you have this chain insert belt, which is kind of nice. To be fair, I don't have a massive waist to put a belt on, and sometimes if you're small waisted and you put a chunky belt on, kind of cuts your body in half. Next we have a seashell trim hat. I don't like this whole seashell thing. I would just have the hat plain, but again, they're not in my colors. And then we have an encrusted belt. It's a yellow belt with the incrustation on it. And then on the end, we have some more line print socks. So these are just little dots and kind of like dashes from the Morse code. Again, 12 socks. Here we have a beanie with a little bubble. Again, it's not really winter to need a beanie, but you know. And then we have a T-bar belt. So basically, it sucks you in. Then we have some star print socks. So if you're needing socks right now, this is the place to be. If you can't get to Primark because it is closed. And next we have a metal detail. So this is kind of my belt. It's a very light color. It's silver. It's simple. It's more my thing. Next we have a encrusted chunky belt. A bit too much for me with the whole bling, bling, bling. Next, we have a unisex hat. So this is men and women, and it says Cambridge. Then it says Cambridge. Yeah, Cambridge University. Obviously, we have Cambridge University in the UK. And next, we have another fluffy beanie hat. Again, it is not winter, so we're moving on. And then we have a mock croc. So it's got the crocodile pattern on with the belt. Very simple belt. It's literally got the circle on it. Moving on, we have another beanie. Again, this is what you call a ribbed beanie. This is a fluffy ribbed beanie because it has the textured lines. And then we have a trilby hat, which is kind of like what I wear because mine is a trilby. But again, I don't like this whole band, and I like my trilby hats to be black. They have always been black. I have never had a different color trilby hat. It has been black, 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 and black. And as you can see, my hat is really cool. I bought this from the Sandringham sale when they had their country fair about 2 years ago, and I bought it from Sandringham. And I pay quite a bit when I buy my trilby hats. It's just what I do. It's my thing. Let it go. Next, we have a detailed elasticated belt. Now, elasticated belts can be good if you feel like you're going to have a bit of weight gain. You know, you might have to suck some more in. And these kind of belts do nothing. I think these little tiny ones, they don't really go with anything. And they're not really my kind of thing. But as I said, fashion is depicted on the person wearing it, not by the person dictating the fashion to you. So if you so choose to go for these kind of items, there is no judgment. I basically have my own fashion style. Next, we have another studded contrast belt. See, the dress is perfectly fine, and I don't believe she needs the belt. See, I think the dress looks better without it, but that's my personal opinion. Next, we have a chenille hat. Again, this is basically like a bucket hat with some fluffy trim. Makes me think of those old 1970s style lampshades. You used to get the pink lampshade with the little duster ruffle bits on the bottom. I could be wrong if anyone else thinks the same or begs to differ. Next, we have some more contrast print socks, and this time they have, it looks like just random lines again, like the last one. And then in the end, we have another mock croc belt in these colors. Again, not really doing it for me. Okay, moving on. Next, we have a striped hat that kind of looks like it belongs to a toddler. I don't know any women that would wear this kind of hat. It looks like toddler hats, but that's my opinion. Next, we have another mock belt. Again, instead of the loops going the opposite way to each other, these are what you call an infinity loop. They kind of join together. And then we have a heavily encrusted belt, which has the V-shaped dip. So it's meant to accentuate your waistline by having it dip to make your torso look bigger. I also call it like a gladiator belt kind of start. And then we just have another black beanie. Next, we have more belts. We have another metallic contrast. This time it's an open contrast. So basically, there's nothing behind the belt. When you have it on your stomach, you have the two halves of the circle that will be on your stomach, and it has nothing behind it. And then this one is another contrast belt, but this time you have fabric behind it, so it creates like a full belt. And you can get it in multiple colors. Let me just show you. So you've got gray, kind of a bronze, and a pink. Then in the middle here we have a leopard print one. Again, it's just too much on such a plain outfit. And then on the end we have an engraved one, which is a belt that basically hooks on, and then you have nothing behind the belt. That just lays on your actual item of clothing. Okay, next we have a pom trim hat. Again, more pom-poms. We have an overlapped circular belt. So basically, the belt has a kind of layered look when it's on you. So the belt is actually like layered round. It's meant to give it a bit more of an emphasis. And then you have a raw edge straw hat. Again, I'm not into straw hats. The whole straw hat movement, it isn't for me. And then we have a studded trim belt, which is kind of okay. It's not really my thing, but I do like the fact that it's kind of simple. Next, we have this clip belt. Again, not really my thing. I don't like the bright colors, but it is a simple belt. Next, we have the teddy scarf. So if you see it here on the model, she shouldn't really be wearing black on black. But the scarf goes from here, then you've got the furry bit around her neck, and then the scarf goes down the other side. Then you have another metallic studded belt, because who doesn't need 50 of these? You need one to go with every outfit. And then on the end, we have just a simple crusted belt with a simple design in the middle, which is probably more my thing because it is that simple. Next, we have another metallic belt that has these like link holes on them, kind of give it a bit more pattern and detail. Another beanie in metallics. Next, we have a silver. Look at that. It looks like she has a baked potato. It's too shiny. Look at this. She looks like a gnome. Next, we have the Lurex panel belts. These are kind of cool because they have like a little pattern on them. It's not just random, but they're kind of diamante pattern kind of on there. And then on the end, we have another beanie. This time, it's a more subtle pom-pom because you have to have different pom-poms for different times of the year, obviously. Okay, another cable knit beanie. We're just going to pass that because we've seen enough beanies today. Another beanie again with a pom-pom. This time it's a sequin shimmery beanie, which means the fabric has some glitter kind of shimmer within the hat that gives it that little kind of shimmer. And then we have the chunky belt again with the textured sides, the patterned belt. It's elasticated, so if you happen to get a little bit chunky due to lockdown. Then we have what I call the H belt. So you've got two halves of the C, which make an H, and it is just coloured again. Moving on, here we go, trilby hats. Now this is the eyelash trilby hat, because what it is it's textured fabric on the actual hat. Unlike mine, my hat isn't textured. My hat is just normal, normal, I don't know how to show you, but normal hard wearing fabric. The textured hat here is like a faux velvet fabric. So it's kind of more floppy. Mine is a structured hat, and it costs a lot of money. Um, I don't go cheapy on the old hats. I actually do need to get a new hat. It's actually starting, if you see on here, it's actually starting to sun fade, which means it'll be new hat time soon when I can get one that I like, because I like it to fit well. I don't know about you, but I like a hat to fit well. And then we have another trilby hat, and again, this has a detail going around the rope, going around the edges. It's a rope detailing, and again, I mean the mint green color is kind of nice, but I like I said, I don't wear colors. Again, we had the bobble hats, which have had kids literally glue shit on, and then we have the unisex Cambridge hat once again. Moving on. Next, we have this Farsley pattern. So this is basically a Russian hat with fur covered over it. We have a cable knit one. Again, it's not winter, but people do buy hats all year round. This would kind of be my hat, but that bobble would have to go. Next, we have an encrusted belt. Thank you, Gemma. I love my shopping hauls too. Next, we have an encrusted belt, which looks kind of all right. It's not my thing. It's kind of works with the dress if you do it in that color, because it contrasts with the top. And then we have another beaded encrusted one. Again, not really my kind of thing. Moving on, we have more belts with gems. I mean, if the belt doesn't have enough going already, you want to throw some gems on it. And then we have a faux leather belt, which has these like patches where they're like separated. This belt, again, is a bit too much. If you're going to wear such a simple shirt, you want to wear such a simple belt. And then another cable knit bobble. More hats. Who doesn't like hats? Another weave bobble. The weave part is this part. The weave is the front bit where you've got the thingy. The pattern is weaved and you have a bobble. Then you have another belt. Again, this is more simple. More simple. And then you have an anchor trim hat. So, hello, sailor, at the beachy kind of hat. As you can see, we have the anchor trim, just so you know it's a beach hat. And then we have another contrast beanie. Next, we're going for a metallic beanie. Again, I just know. She looks like she has a chicken on her head. What is this? The chicken, the metallic, just no. Next, we have a studded belt in a cream color. It's kind of cool. Around the side here, you have like an open part. Come on, show it to me. Show it to me. You have like stars on the side, and both sides of the belt are kind of open with the stars, so it's meant to shrink your waist. Then we have a leopard print one that doesn't shrink your waist, although the pattern is meant to draw your eye in. And the idea is that you're drawn into the slimmest part of the woman, which would be her hips, into her waist. It's meant to draw your eye to make you think she's thinner. It's an illusion. And then you have the metallic belt on the end again with contrast. And we are moving on because we have a lot of pages to get through, and I am spending a lot of time talking. Next, we have another overlay belt. Again, it's just an oval circle on a belt. This one is an oval circle on a belt, but this time it's encrusted. And then we have another beanie. This time it's got 3 little dots put there by someone in kindergarten. And then we have the encrusted belt here, which is kind of cool. Moving on, some more beanies, black, black, and black, although this one is available in yellow and red. More cable knit beanies, more contrast shimmery belts, more beanies again, more shimmery belts. My phone keeps going off. And next we have a distressed scarf. So this is plaid distressed, and the distressed part of the scarf is the bottom bit where it's kind of frayed. Then we have a long contrast necklace. So they do necklace, they do earrings sometimes. Then you have a fringe woven scarf. Again, you've got the little kind of fringy bits. And then you have a camouflage clutch, which is kind of furry, which is different. Okay, moving on. We have a cotton scarf. Will my phone stop going off for 5 seconds? We have a faux fur scarf. We have a tasseled necklace, which is available in 2 different colors, as you can see. There we have another scarf, which is checkered. And this scarf is huge. I hate to say it, but if you're in the UK, quote me if I'm wrong, but does that not look like a tea towel? Are you seeing tea towel when you look at that? This pattern here, this checkered pattern is exactly what the tea towels of my house look like. And no word of a lie, I can actually show you. Look, I have a tea towel, let me show you, that actually has that pattern. That pattern there is kind of similar to that, and it looks like an old style tea towel. My tea towels are new, mind you. Moving on. Okay, we have a faux scarf. Again, these kind of woolly scarves are kind of cool. I've never had one before. We have a scalloped edge, so that basically means the edge has a bit of waviness to it. We have another lurex long scarf, which is just kind of plain. And then we have a over fringe, which basically means they have fringe on the edge, a pattern, and then they have the actual color of the scarf, which is the aubergine. Then you have the red, and then you have the fringe. Moving on down, we have a tasseled earrings and necklace set. So you got the tassels here, and then you got the matching necklace, and you get both for the £5. Then you have some faux trim gloves. So you got the fur down the bottom in the colors. And then you have a contrast necklace, which kind of looks like pebbles, like at the beach. And then you have some patterned gloves, which again have the pattern on them, and then the faux leather at the bottom. I will just show you all the colors. Boom. I do like that blue. Okay, next, glitter contrast, because who doesn't have enough glitter in their life? So the gloves have got some glitter contrasted on the actual palms, on the what's the back of your hand called? Back of your hand. We'll go for that. Next, we have a mini detailed shoulder bag. Here you just have a subtle bag with a little loop. Then we have a two-tone scarf. These are kind of cool. These whole two-tone looks, I don't mind them. And then we have a chain print scarf. So this chain print comes in 3 colors. Moving on down, we have a woven fringe scarf. So we have the fringe, we have the bright colors again. These would go with some of the shoes that we had yesterday. If you haven't seen the shoe one I did, you should definitely check that out. They had some way bright neon shoes on there, like whoomp, in your face kind of shoes. Here we have, again, just a simple shimmery scarf. And then on the end, we have this pendant that's in kind of like a rose gold coppery color. And if you get a set that has the earrings and the necklace in the picture, you generally get both, but do check. Next, we have some textured glove. Basically, the fingertips are slightly different colors on some of them. Let's check the chat. Going fine. Next, we have a metallic necklace with the hoops. These are quite cool if you're wearing a very subtle outfit, like a black outfit or a white outfit, and you just want to pop a light little color. Then we have a bead contrast one. So if you're into multi-strands, basically, if you're a short person, you're meant to avoid long necklaces or multi-strands because it draws their attention to your chest area. And if you're a very short person, it can make you look smaller. And then we have this leather one, leopard one, where you have the leopard around the neck and then just the tasseled trim down the bottom. Moving on, you have a woven edge pane scarf. So the pane scarf basically means that it's the pattern's in blocks, kind of like window panes. And then you have the raw edge one here, which is the tasseled edges, and it's got kind of the ribbed fabric. Then you have this gemstone necklace, which is 3-tone. You've got the black, the orange, and the silver balls. And then on the end, you have more fur trim if we haven't, you know. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow, look at that. Ugh. Who has an outfit that bright that would match that? Anybody? Next, we have this tasseled tweed floral necklace, which actually kind of looks cool. If you're into that kind of Irish tweed, Scottish maybe. Next, we have metallic discs. Now, these can be kind of cool just to add a little bit of accent or maybe a plain top. And then here you have the pattern scarf with a little coloured print at the bottom. It's a hoodstooth print as well, just in case you're wondering. And this is a multi-print stuff again, kind of pastel-y, kind of mumsy style in my eyes. I could be wrong. We might have to go over some of these. So here we have, I don't want to be going on forever because no one wants to hear me talk really about what I do and do not like. Or do you? That is the question. Next, we have a couple of necklaces here. That's kind of cool. Apart from the, that's not so bad. Couple of colors. We have a teddy fleece bag, which is also kind of simple. We have a set of earrings and the necklace, so you get both. You get the thread necklace and you get the earrings for the £5, not just one or the other. You get both. And then you have a mesh link choker. Carry it on. You have another scarf with a tasseled print. And then you have another set of earrings and necklace, which is kind of cool. Then you have another necklace with a little diamante ball at the bottom. And then you have this ribbon tied ball design at the bottom. Moving on. I'm hoping we're going to get some more bags. Okay, we've got another woven scarf in multi-print. Two more long drop necklaces, both in different colors. I will just show you the colors. And then we have a textured crop print again with the bags. They also, as you can see now, do watches. It's the first watch, but they do watches. They had more watches at Valentine's. I don't know how many people wear a watch. Comment in the chat if you wear watches, because I haven't worn a watch in years. I do wear a Fitbit sometimes, so I suppose you could call that a technical watch, but I haven't worn a watch in years. Then we have two more different ones. This literally looks like it killed 3 animals and put it together. So you've got like a leopard, a cheetah, all in one. And then on the end, you have an ombre fringed one, which kind of fades from one color to the next. And then you have different tassels. And then on the end, you have an embedded necklace in multiple colors. Is there another one there? Yeah, nearly missed that one because it's white. Carrying on. Let's check the chat. I love hearing your thoughts. Oh, well, thank you, Gemma. I do love shopping. Would I love shopping more if I could go out and shop? Of course. I mean, if I could hit Primark right now, oh my God, I don't think I'd have any money left. If I could hit Primark today, I think I would be broke. That's just how it is. Next, we have a speckled scarf. We have another speckled scarf, and we have a raw edge blue and white leopard scarf. And then on the end, we have a tri-circle, because there are 3 circles, encrusted belt. I will just show you all the colors. Again, a very simple belt, but adds quite a lot to an outfit. Here we have another tassel. Tassels are really in, whether it's on a scarf, a bag. Tassels have always been in. I don't think they've ever been out of fashion. Next, we have another tie-dye, and this time it's zigzags, just in case you want it to be different. Now, zigzags can actually be slimming on your chest, your neck, and your collarbone. So if you have a very pronounced collar or a very long neck, you can use the zigzags, and it draws people's eyes in, and it makes your neck look smaller, just in case you're wondering. And then you have a patterned lightweight scarf, and then you have another checkered one. Now, I don't claim to be a fashion guru, but I do watch the fashion catwalks. I do watch the haute couture fashion catwalks, and I do love fashion from afar. Next, we have another faux trim, another leopard print scarf. We have this weird, looks kind of beaded, looks possibly like it was made by a child. It's not, yeah, no. And then we have a layered necklace again. If you're into layers around your neck, if you have a small neck, you can make it look big. But if you have a big big neck and you put a multi-layered bead on it, it can actually make your neck look bigger. Again, simple little necklaces can add a pop of color to an outfit, even if the outfit doesn't really need it, but you feel that you want a little accessory. Again, we have some scarves, and then we have 2 watches. We have this men's round face watch. So this is a men's item here. So we have a men's watch. And then we have the leopard print detailing on the woman's watch. So that are some men's accessories. I might show you them at the end if this video hasn't run on too long, because we don't want to be, I can't wear watches. I can't wear things on my wrist. It causes sensory issues. I don't like wearing things on my wrist because I have eczema. So everything affects my skin like all the time. That's why I don't wear jewelry. I don't have any jewelry on, rings, necklaces. I don't have necklaces, bracelets or anything. Next, we have a shimmery studded bag. This kind of reminds me, this pattern down here, I don't know if anyone would agree, but doesn't it remind you of like the tiles you get in public toilets? That whole kind of tile-esque in a public loo. Could be me. You could beg to differ. Next, we have more woven scarves in these colors. I'll just show you a few of them. And then on the end, we have 2 simple necklaces. Moving on, because we don't want to be here all day. Next, we have some more flowery bags. Like I said earlier, if you're into that floral kind of home garden, cottagecore kind of look, you could wear something like this. This would be perfect for cottagecore. If you don't know what cottagecore is, it's kind of a Japanese style of fashion. If you want to know more, you need to Google it. But cottagecore is this kind of thing. Next, you have long plaided scarf, again, just the plaided type. And then you have a multi-gem necklace. Moving on, we have these hoop necklaces and more hoops. So if you're into dangly hoops or discs, they've got you covered. Next, we have some more handbags. These are the studded trim, which are kind of cool. This would be kind of cool if it was in black. And then on the end, we have a messenger double flap bag. So what that means is that one flap is overlaying the other. So when you open the bag inside is actually higher. The flap is covering the front half of the bag. When you open the bag, the flap is actually higher up. So the bag is actually up here. So the bag is this height. And when you take that flap up, the bag will actually be up there most of the time. It's a double flap. So it's a flap on top of an actual flap of a bag. Next, we have more scarves. And then we have these decorative stitch gloves, which actually look kind of cool. Excuse me. Doing more talking, I need to drink. Then we have these foam pearl necklaces at the end. More watches, if you're into the watch thing. So we have a lady's watch here with the dial faces. We have another lady's watch, and then we have the man's chunky watch again. We have her terrible design for thingies. Next, we have the leopard print scarf, and then we have this drawstring diamond star print bag. I should say diamond. And then we have another chain link necklace, and then we have this corded necklace with the earrings. So here we have an Aztec stripe crossbody. Not a bad little purse. It's not really my thing. Another set of earrings with a necklace. I do like how they do these sets. They can be really cool for Mother's Day, Christmas, birthdays. And then you have this encrusted clutch as well, which is also kind of cool on the end. Again, not my color. Now we have a dotted texture bag. So that basically means the fabric has a bit of texture to it. It's not just a clean cut bag. And then it's obviously got this clutch clasp on the front. Oh, I'll get my words out. How are we doing in the chat? Not so bad. Okay, next we have these diamond print shimmery bags. Again, it's got a chain that literally is glittery. And then we have these tie knot necklaces. We have this ethnic scarf. Moving on. We have some gloves. We have this snake necklace, which is kind of cool. You get it in silver or gold. And then we have 2 more statement necklaces. Okay, moving on. Next, we have some more necklaces here, so I'm not going to dwell on these for too long. But as you can see, different colors to go with your outfits that you want to wear. Moving on, more sets of necklaces and earrings. So Mother's Day, birthdays, Christmas, or just because you love somebody. More scarves. Again, this is a furry eyelash scarf because of the fabric. And then on the end here, we have this distressed hobo look, which is basically like little squares on denim. And then we have more necklaces, more scarves, and then on the end we have this leopard print watch. Moving on, we have another bag. This is 2-in-1 textured belt bag. So you can wear it as a clutch, or you can wear it as a high crossbody, kind of under the arm. I don't know who wears a bag like that. Next, we have this plain dial watch, and then we have more of the faux scarves. Moving on, checking the chat. Next, we have more of the sets where you get the necklaces and the earrings, which are kind of cool. Like I said, perfect little gifts for any time of the year. I'll let you look at the jewelry, and we're going to look at this bag, which has this zigzag print. Very subtle. This one's probably my favorite, or maybe the blue. Moving along, everything, remember, is £5. So we have a single trimmed bag. Again, you've got the faux fur. You've got the, oh, they actually do a brooch. I haven't seen a brooch for sale in ages, but they have the tree brooch, kind of the tree of life. And on the end, you've got this button tote, which has these random buttons. And I'm not sure why. Nope, not sure why. Moving on. Okay, more necklaces, more scarves. If you want to take a look at this, you can go to everything5pound.com and look at more detail. We're just doing kind of a walkthrough. More bright coloured scarves. I mean, look at that. Absolutely bright in the colour. I don't know if you can see my cursor when it moves at all. Anyone tell me if my cursor moves over the item I'm talking about? It probably doesn't. Next, we have more scarves and more scarves because we love scarves. Then we have another watch. Again, let's have another look. Simple colours, simple tones. If anyone can tell me if my cursor moves on the other screen, I'd love to know. And then we have just a simple clutch for those Saturday night dates, or maybe for going clubbing. Cannot wait to go clubbing. Oh, the excitement of going clubbing is like too much to bear. And then on the end here, we have more scarves, and then we have another bag with the faux fur, because who doesn't need more fur? We do. It's kind of the same sets over and over. Let's go down, more of the button bag, more of the earrings. And here you have a striped scarf, you have a plain one. Moving on. Another plain clutch. This time is literally just black. You can take the chain off, or you can wear it on a shoulder. Either way, you've got this little spiddly chain. Next, we have a nice black watch. I suppose you could wear that as a men's watch. I mean, men's watches don't have to be garish and in your face. Next, we have a button bag, which I don't really like. I don't understand the whole button part of it, unless somebody else does. Long chain necklaces, more scarves. Again, you've got florals and fringes. You've got gloves. You've got another tasseled bag. Again, you've got this great big tassel in the middle, which I don't know whether you can take that off, but it is a shoulder bag. And then you have some gloves, which are also kind of cool, with a little pom-pom on the edging. You've got these cute pastels. You've got this kind of orangey, and then you've got pink or kind of lavender. Moving on, more watches again. You can look at the necklaces, because I can't spend like 30 hours looking at every single color. And then you've got a couple of watches there and another shimmery scarf. Moving on, more flowy scarves, different colors, different patterns. Like I said, if you want to check more, you can go to the website of everything5pounds.com. Link should be in the description, and you can check out more of these exhilarating finds. And then as we move on into more scarves, more necklaces, more watches, another bag here. This is a zipped crossbody, so it's got the tassel detailing in the middle, and then you've got another watch that comes in multiple colors. Moving on down, you have the double flat bag again. This time it's in a coral color. I think the last one was in a pink. I honestly can't remember. I've seen so much items today, it's hard to know. Then we have a leopard print clutch. And then we have these fingerless gloves. I actually own some fingerless gloves. I have a short pair which comes up to here, and then I have a long pair that goes up to my elbows, and I wear them in the winter, and I tend to wear my short gloves, fingerless gloves, in the kind of spring, just to keep my hands warm, mainly when I'm on my phone. And then in the winter I have my long ones. Again, we have another faux leather shoulder bag in 2 different colors. More scarves and more jewelry. Here we have a pom-pom trim bag. So basically it's a textured bag and it comes with its own pom-pom because that's what we need. Here's another men's watch. It's a men's metallic watch. Men always seem to think they need like great big chunky statement watches, kind of in your face. They're always like shiny colors. Next, we have this fashion purse. Now, honestly, if I was going to buy this, I would use it as a cosmetics bag at home. I don't think I'd like wear it around. I would just have it at home with your makeup in. And then we have another beanie, which has another beret, sorry, which has been made by a 12-year-old who had a hot glue gun. I'm sorry. This is a textured metallic bag. So as you can see, it's got like this. I call this the kind of ripped textured effect. And then more scarves. Going down, we have another coloured set of those diamond shimmery bags. More watches again, beautiful colours. And then we have another men's watch again in a gold colour, and this is the analog watch, just in case you're interested. Couple of more pages, I think, and then we're done. Next, we have another bag. Again, it's a panel bag, so basically it's textured and it's in a square shape. Next, we have this satchel, which is kind of cool. I actually like this. If it was more in a grey than a beige, it would be kind of cute. And then we have more what I call stained glass window-esque bags with the strap. And then we have an encrusted watch on the end, which I don't know is men's or females, but I want to say it's females, but judging by the softness. We have another detail crossbody, and then in the middle here we have these small textured bags with these little encrusted details. Let's check the chat. Nothing to write home about. Then we have a watch, and if you can't see it here, right in the middle, there is a butterfly. I don't know if you can see it. It is very subtle, but it is there. Obviously, you want to be able to tell the time still. And this one here actually has, I believe, it is a bee on it. Let's see if I can get it. I don't know if I can get, yeah, you can just about see it. I think it's meant to be a bee or dragonfly, something like that. And then you have this other lady's watch, which is a rectangular watch. Now, on a lady's wrist, watches should be round, not rectangular. I find the round ones suit a lady's wrist better. More watches, again, I will let you take a brief look at them. And then moving on. Next, we have this textured bag, which I said yesterday. There are a pair of shoes that look similar to this, and it reminded me of Band-Aids that your mum used to cut as a child, and I could be wrong. And yesterday someone said, I said that, and they were exactly on board with what I said, so we'll go with that. Next, we have more of the geometric pattern, and then on the end, we just have a simple brief bag, which you could use for work, meetings, and that kind of thing. Here we have a double-handed hobo bag, so you could use this for like a day bag if you're staying in a hotel, maybe an overnight bag to stay at a friend's. Going down, we have another quilted bag. Last time it was in black. This time we have the quilted bag in the red, or we have it in the pink. Again, more statement necklaces if you're into that kind of thing. The puffer bag, again, this one is a more straight up crossbody rather than the rectangular crossbody that we had, and it comes in 2 different colors. And then on the end, we have this teddy fleece bag, which means it has that teddy bear fabric to give it that nice cushy feel. Then we have the hobo bag again with the distressed look. And then moving on, we have this subtle lurex, which means the fabric is kind of soft. Then we have a textured envelope bag, and the envelope meaning is because if you look at it, when you have an envelope, as in an envelope when you post a letter, it's this envelope look here. So it looks like an envelope, basically. That's the idea of it. And then we have a round shoulder bag. Now, these are perfectly fine, but nowadays you would struggle to fit your phone in them. They're quite small. And then on the end, we have a shimmery textured bag. You've got the shimmer at the top, the kind of plain fabric down the bottom. Again, more textured clutches, more trim bags with the faux fur. Again, nothing's jumping out at me, which is doing my head in because I was hoping to find loads to buy and I'm not finding anything. And that sucks. So far, I have like 2 items in my bag to buy. I have 2 of the clothes items that I may or may not purchase. But if not, and I don't purchase anything, at least it's been a shopping experience. Next, we have a applique bag with the star. And then you have more jewelry. So you've got 3 set of bangles. You've got more of the watches. And then you've got a button bag on the end. And you've got more button bags to the left, and then to the right, you've got what I call the horse riding satchel bag. This crossbody reminds me of the horse bags that you get on the side of horses. Back in like the 1900s, it would have been a saddle bag on the side of a horse. And then you've got these textured bags again, which remind me when they're in the darker colors of kind of the kind of peasant style bags of the 1800s. Then you have this butterfly snake print, not really my thing. You have a textured trim bag, again, kind of more boho chic. And then on the end, you have these encrusted bags, which have 4 different symbols on. So you've got a diamond, you've got a heart, you've got what looks like a shield, and then you've got what looks like a bat or a winged thing. Yeah, just not my thing. I don't like bags with just random crap put on. Like this one here, this stitched pack work just has random stickers on. It's just, just not me. And then more puffer bags. Again, the puffer bag in a different shape, but this time it's a bit more rounded. And then another textured clutch. Next, you have this buckle front bag, which is kind of more my thing if you were going to the park, if you were just hanging out, maybe going for a walk or something. And then you have this ring encrusted one here, ring detailed one, which is a crossbody. Then moving on down, you have more watches with this kind of orange-esque trim. More of the button embellished bags, more of the hobo-esque whole bags, and then you've got this entire trim set of earrings. Look at them all. More necklaces. Then you have this layered necklace, again, multi-strand, comes with earrings. You have a 2-tone teddy fleece bag. This time it's in black and white, and it's got the fluffy fabric, but it does have a kind of rose gold chain. And then you have these suede bags, again, kind of faux leather suede-esque bag. And then I think that's it. And then the last item is this pendant with multi-stones that come with a necklace. And I think that was it. So I don't know what the men's have. Let's have a look. Men's accessories. How long we've been going for? An hour. Let's have a look at the men's. Oh, look, it's the Eli cap. I found the Eli cap. There are 9 men's accessories. So here we go. Look at this. The Eli cap. Is anyone watching this? No. Okay. The Eli cap. Look. If anyone wants to look like Eli, all you have to do is go to EVERYTHING5POUNDS and you can become your own Eli. Look at this. The Eli cap has made it into my stream. And then as you go down, more Eli caps. Look at this. Definitely Eli. And then if you carry on down, the last item is a croc watch with the strap. Can you believe that is the Eli cap? It's close. It's got the side flaps, which he obviously doesn't have because the side flaps on a hat is a British thing. But this is an Eli cap right here. Look at this. Right there. You've got it in this cap. Oh, look at that. Ah, look at that. It's an Eli cap. Oh my God. So this flappy bit here, you can put on the inside of the hat. And then during the winter, when your ears get cold, you can unflap it. How cool is that? So we have the Eli flap, as we call it, the Eli flap. So I think that is it for accessories. I don't think they had many watches. Yeah, they've literally got the one croc watch apart from the other one. And that's kind of the accessories for the men. The men's don't really have too much when it comes to accessories. Which is a shame. So I've done the women's, I've done the shoes, I've done the bags, accessories, I've done the men's. I haven't done the new arrivals quite yet because that's not really long enough to do a full video on. That would be more pre-recorded. But they do have a loungewear section which has 270 items. So maybe I'll have to do a short loungewear stream. It is kind of the stuff that we've already seen, but there is some new stuff. So maybe I'll have to do a loungewear one at some point if that is any interest to anybody. I could do like a half-hour, 45-minute stream to showcase that. Today we were looking at bags and accessories. If anyone has any comments, any questions about the website, like I said, not sponsored, not affiliated, but I do find retail therapy during a lockdown is very therapeutic, even if you don't even buy anything. I find that shopping, taking your mind off day-to-day shit, getting your head out of the clouds, getting yourself back to reality, when you're having maybe YouTube drama or problems at home, 5 or 10 minutes on a break, shopping can make you feel better. It just does. It does for me anyway. I don't know about anybody else, but even if I don't buy anything on the website, it still makes me feel good to shop. Personally, I do like shopping on different websites. You know, when the feeling takes me. But if you want to see more videos like this, there are definitely more websites I can show you. They don't necessarily have to be clothes shopping. I can show you poundshop.com, which is a brilliant little site that I shop from quite a lot. And I've actually purchased a lot of stuff from there. There is a lot more I can show you. And if you want to see more, all you have to do is ask or message me behind the scenes and leave me ideas of what you want or what you'd like to see. I have no issues I have no issues with requests of any particular item you want to see or any particular store you want to see behind the scenes of. I could film anything like Next. I could film Matalan. I want to film Primark at some point. I could do Primark as well. There's quite a few stores that I could look at and we could talk about. And that's kind of it. So unless there's any questions or anything else. I've showcased all the bags and accessories that there are and that this website has to offer. Like I said, I can always do a separate loungewear video, which would probably take maybe 45 minutes. It would be a short live, but it would be a live nonetheless. And I need to make up my watch hours so I can be monetized. And I know that the people in the UK are suffering for being in lockdown and not being able to shop. And this is a way of just getting that 5 or 10 minutes just out, so that you can just hang out, do a bit of shopping and have a chat, which I do miss. I miss going out with the girls. I miss going shopping. I miss hanging out with people. And this is a way to bridge the gap between the two. So if you want to see more from me, I might go live later this evening. I haven't decided yet on what I plan to do. Today is Thursday, and I don't have any immediate plans, but I might go live later on tonight if anyone would like that. We can talk about anything and anything. We don't have to talk about Eli. We don't have to talk about the drama. There are plenty of other things going on in the world. But yes, the drama is one of my topics that does happen to slip in. So be warned, if you're not a fan of Eli, you're not a fan of drama, sometimes my channel may not just be for you. But I do other things. I do my clothing, I do hauls, and I have all that good stuff that's on my channel as well. It's not just a drama fest. If you want to see more from me, you can give me a big thumbs up. If you liked this stream, please remember to like it, because I'm getting a mass amount of dislikes from people, and that is just by one little small-minded community. If you want to see more, like I said, I can go live tonight. If anyone would like to see that, message me behind the scenes. Maybe you have a topic, maybe you have something you wanted to discuss. I wouldn't mind having a panel on tonight. If anyone is free and wants to come on a panel, I wouldn't mind having that. If you want to know more about the website, you can leave me a question down below and I will try and answer it. As I've said numerous times, I'm not affiliated, I'm not sponsored, I just love retail therapy. And I was just trying to help the community and help the UK who are in a lockdown get that little bit of normality back into their lives. So if you want to see more, give me a big thumbs up, like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell, because I do lives and pre-recorded videos nearly every day. And I will see you very soon for another live stream. Take care and thanks for watching. Happy shopping. Bye.